Hello there, namaste. So the railwayman, I very powerful story. I'm enjoying it. The contrast between characters, the study. Like honestly, it's like a study in humanity. It's disgusting and what's the word? Riveting. I think riveting's the word I'm looking for. But yeah, this is episode 3. It's insane. It's the show. The fact that this is based off a true event is, I think, the most gut-wrenching part. Now, if this was a movie or a show that was just like, oh, not inspired by, not based off true events, just a show that was made, I'd be enjoying it. I'd be talking about the cinematography of certain scenes. I'd be excited about certain things, certain characters. But the fact that it's based off true events just makes everything so much worse. Because I like to live in a fantasy world. Let's just be honest. I know I live in a fantasy world. I kind of close myself off from the world, except for you all. You all are great. I close myself off from the world and I live vicariously through what I see. I'm not an extrovert, okay? I'm not an extrovert. I don't go out like at all. I take my dog for a walk and that is it. But oh my gosh, this show, it's yeah. That's all I can say. That's all. Yeah, let's continue. How quickly? See, they had a safety inside safety inside safety, and even those have leaked before.
Braun, keep quiet. We can't fight these people.
Yep. It's all about the bottom line. Everyone's on the take. The fact that he was talking about American procedure in a foreign country, that you take your business to another nation to cut the American corners, to not have to deal. There are thousands of cars in the world that aren't allowed to drive on U.S. soil because they don't meet the regulations of American law. That is why oh my gosh, you take things out of the U.S. in order to cut corners. Anyone who thinks otherwise is deceiving themselves. I've heard the argument, oh, we're providing jobs for other countries. No, we're not. No, we're not. It's all about saving money and trying to cut corners. Oh. Delhi.
बाकी कल कर लेंगे लता. तू जाके सो जा. जी दीदी.
I'm loving the cold opens of this show.
देखिए मैम, प्लीज आप मिनिस्टर को कांटेक्ट कीजिए. मैन पावर, मेडिकल सप्लाई, जितनी मदद मिलेगी उतनी कम पड़ेगी. We really need to resume.
So apparently he has a history and nobody wants to deal with him.
Benedict, sir, can you contact my loco pilot of the wireless immediately, please? Sure, sir. Ask him to bring me my GM special. भैरवपुर के ऑर्डर.
भैया नहीं मानेंगे साले. अच्छा, तो तोड़ दरवाजा.
He's using him. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be a boy. Had to hide the long hair somehow. Good. Emergency stop. 7 kilometers. Ugh. You should have nicked an artery.
किसी तरह इन्हें ट्रेन से अलग करना पड़ेगा.
कैसे?
वो मुझ पे छोड़ो.
He's gonna lure them away.
वीर जी. रब रखा.
मेरे पास कोई मरकंड तो था नहीं.
Kind of have the feeling he's gonna hum the tone that their mother hummed for him, that he refused to hum. Pick them all up first and shake it.
अब देखो यार, ये बुरा मानने वाली बात नहीं है, लेकिन अब कहने को इतना बड़ा स्टेशन है भोपाल, लेकिन एक भी एक्स्ट्रा ट्रेन नहीं है ना तुम्हारी यहाँ पे।
सर के ऐसे पैसेंजर डिब्बे नहीं है हमारे पास। हमें तो सिर्फ डिब्बे चाहिए ना अहमद, और वहाँ तो मालगाड़ी का डिब्बा है।
Yeah, to pull it.
मुझे भी ना बहुत जरूरी काम से जाना है, तू ध्यान रख सबका, ठीक है?
He's gonna take that opportunity to rob the place.
No chance, Rajeshwari.
सर एक बात फिर से सोच लीजिए। सर उनको मदद की बहुत
Anyway, आपने तो पूरी कोशिश की होगी ना?
मैंने पूरी कोशिश की थी रति।
आपकी पूरी कोशिश ना बहुत खतरनाक होती है। पिछले बार आपने की थी तो मेरी नौकरी गई हाथ से।
100 बार कह चुकी हूँ, ऑर्डर्स मंत्री जी से आए थे, मेरे हाथ बंधे हुए थे। ऑर्डर्स मिस रोड पहुंचने से पहले अगर तुमने क्रॉस कर लिया तो।
मिस रोड, the last station south of Bhopal.
Yes.
Breaking rules.
कंपटीशन शुरू कर दिया इन्होंने। इससे ज्यादा कोई और? 12, 13 घर पे क्रिकेट टीम रखा हुआ आपने। विनोद जी, आपका हाथ ऊपर है, बोलिए।
सर 32
की बात
He populated a little too much.
सर आपके परिवार में
Oh, no wonder he's always in a bad mood.
15,72,211। आज भोपाल जंक्शन पर नाइट शिफ्ट शुरू होने से पहले कम से कम इतने तो थे। भोपाल जंक्शन इस वक्त एक खतरनाक जहर के गिरफ्त में है, और जो बचे हैं मूर्ख हैं साले, क्योंकि उनको लगता है कि मदद आएगी, पर कोई मदद नहीं आने वाली। एक सीनियर ने मुझे बहुत साल पहले समझाया था कि स्टेशन अपने पुर्जों से नहीं, अपने लोगों से चलता है। ऐसे में दूसरों की मदद करने कोई मूर्ख ही जाएगा, या फिर कोई अपना।
Any more fools want to join? I'm going into the train.
मास्टर,
Relief coach.
वो देखिए भैया, कहाँ है? यही तो था।
Did he use the flare by accident?
कोई है उधर? जा चल, चलो चलो जल्दी चलो।
I thought he would just be making noise, luring them away, not that.
बंदूक नहीं थी। तो पटाखा लग रहा भैया।
Firecracker.
साले रेलवे के
Yeah, had to be far enough away so that they couldn't catch up. Good man, good man. They're gonna catch up, aren't they? They're gonna grab him. Oh! Man.
Look, you and I both know what this gas is capable of, Mr. Matson.
Oh.
Yes, that's correct.
What exactly does this gas do?
Proprietary
There
information.
might be some sensitivity in the eyes. Nothing saline eye drops won't fix.
What are you saying?
Oh.
As always, Carbide extends its full cooperation with the authorities.
He's towing the company line.
There might be some antidote.
Let the management deal with that. Let me clear up this mess.
Yeah, he knows the second he sells out the company, he's abandoned by the company, and he would be left as the fall guy. Well, probably is going to be left as the fall guy. Someone's going to take his... Oh, I'm surprised nobody's taken it from her. He never left. Oh, she's going to the factory. He knew his mother had already passed. Yeah. Not everyone would die to something like that. Some people's immune systems might operate differently. Maybe it attacks certain blood types differently. It depends on what kind of chemical it is, because sometimes certain people are immune, and that's kind of how you can create an antidote to things. Not even working for her. Oh, there's a tear in the mask. Assistant Professor.
Wir brauchen Sie glücklich zu sein.
झेलना पड़ेगा कब तक यार?
पैसे के लिए कुछ भी मिस्टर।
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, did I hear that correctly?
He
Did
knows
you say MIC? Yes, there is an antidote. So don't worry. I'll let them know.
It's obviously on his person. That kid really learned fast.
It's about the situation in Bhopal.
Apologies, Mr. Ambassador. This is an internal matter.
But sir, we have the antidote.
Wait one moment, Herr Braun. Let me see if I can try again.
Everyone happens to be in the same place at the same time.
Please. These people don't have a lot of time. We have to get it to them in the fastest way possible.
How could one of the reports not be that there's a cure, an antidote? You would think it would...
और जिनको मुर्दा घोषित कर दिया ना वो तो उठ के खड़े हो रहे हैं दवा कौन सी दे रहे हो यहाँ बीमारी का पता नहीं लग रहा है
You don't even have an illness. Oh.
आपके पास रिपोर्ट्स हैं?
उनका हस्बैंड नहीं ऊपर मैं चेक करके आता हूँ मैं देखता हूँ
He's gonna check the scooter and see the
आप भी बैठिए आप
paperwork.
कैसे रिपोर्ट?
Don't pay attention to that. Focus on what needs to be done.
जहाँ से डरू है रवि स्टेशन को तेरी जरूरत है प्रसाद
जी सर डिब्बा खोलिए प्रसाद जी
It's not going to be a comfortable ride, but it's a ride. Oh, she's looking for her mother.
माँ बेटे से कहना सब ठीक हो जाएगा
Aww.
सब ठीक हो जाएगा
Did it die?
आज ही आइए रिपेयर शेड से
ओ दोस्त क्या चला यार कोशिश तो कर
अटक गया
They're on the tracks, and there's two other trains headed that way to meet in the center. Yep. There we go. I just said it. Well, that was an episode. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm starting to understand why it's called Railwaymen, because they basically get the evacuation. They're the ones who successfully get people out. They get help in when everyone else is just like, oh, close the borders. Let's not affiliate. Let's not help out. It's the freaking company is just like, oh, we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk about it. Oh, we don't know if there's a cure. We're going to wait for the headquarters in America to get back to us. It's like, oh my gosh, dude. Oh, he's just afraid of being stranded. If he did the wrong thing, the company would hang him out to dry. Yet he's probably going to be hung out to dry anyway. The company, the whole factory was falling apart, and they still were holding a chemical which is incredibly hazardous. I do like the cold opens. I do like those. The first episode was basically the I think it was live, like the old footage, and then like the reenacted part, and then the episode after was basically like the first time there was a leak at the plant and the death, and then this time it was the scientist and everything. The show's good. The show's very good. It's dark. It's dark because in the end, everyone is just out for themselves. Not everyone, but most people are out for themselves. They all the panic sets in. And they start fearing. So like, this person doesn't got my best interest. Like, they abandoned us. They left us. We're fools for believing they would. I really like how it's leaning into that kind of thought process. The fact that we think negatively. We focus on that kind of stuff. We have trouble seeing the positives in everything. And it's just such a good show. Such a good show. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.